The zombies are coming.
Hello, everybody. My name is Yoshi Stack, and welcome back to more Plants vs. Zombies. In the last episode, we wrapped up our daytime levels at the pool. We finished our day at the pool. Unfortunately, the party guests have decided that the party must go on into the night. And we're gonna see how that goes now. And Dave's back. You know, they used to call me Fogman, because I would hang out in the fog and jump out at people. I guess everyone needs a hobby. Ah, those were the days. So, that's your hint about what the gimmick of the night stages at the pool are. There's a thick layer of fog, and you can't see what's coming through it. It's very annoying. Luckily, we can use our mushrooms again. We can use the Grave Buster. That wasn't exclusive to night, although the game is very helpful and tells you, maybe don't. Alright, let's bring back the Sun Shroom, Lily Pad. We're gonna have the Puff Shroom and the Sea Shroom. Those are always useful. Tangle Kelp. We'll do Scaredy Shroom, Fume Shroom, and yeah, we'll do Spikeweed or Squash. Squash is useful. Okay, we'll go for that. See how that goes. But yeah, we can't see what's through this layer of fog. So your puff shrooms are kind of going to be your first indication of anything going awry. All right, these levels were, from what I remember, always my least favorite. I just was never a fan. But now we got our Sea Shroom as well, which, as noted before, is a Puff Shroom, but for the water. All right, we found where the first zombie is. It's down here. He is not going to kill that thing in time. There is zero way. We're going to give him a hand with this Scaredy Shroom. There we go. Dude almost had it. The Sea Shroom, unlike the Puff Shroom, does take a longer time to charge. It's not the slowest in the world, but it is not exactly fast either, so it is something to keep in mind. Okay, oh, but you know, now we can plant one there. That's always a positive. All right. These levels are just annoying. The fog gets it's kind of like the graves in that it just keeps kind of coming up further and further, and it's just you eventually get ways to deal with it, and there's a variety of ways to, as opposed to the graves, or it was just yeah, you've got the Grave Buster and that's it. But that having variety does not make it any less annoying to deal with. Which, you know, now we also have to contend with having less sun. Oh, God. I didn't even see that guy was there when it was showing off all the zombies around. Oh, my God. You need to leave. Okay, so you might be like, what was that guy? That was a Jack-in-the-Box zombie. As you heard, he's got a little Jack-in-the-Box that plays music as he walks. Sometimes it's fine. Other times, the music will eventually stop because the Jack-in-the-Box will pop out, and it'll explode, and it'll take out whatever plants are near it. So, as you can imagine, that's annoying to deal with. Not my favorite zombies. Not my favorite zombies, and not my favorite stages. But we seem to be doing all right. It's only stage 1, so they're not gonna go too hard on us. You know, worst case, we'll set something out here to take care of these things. Which, you know, we can. Okay, I thought we might need the Tangle Kelp. I think that's just gonna be fine. Oh, thank God he didn't explode. Okay, I think these two. Yep, that was the last one. All right, so here's one of those methods I talked about that you can take care of the fog with. It's not this. Oh my god, you're gonna do that every time I start a new recording session. I swear to God. This is a Planturn. Lights up an area, letting you see through fog. It is a useful plant, and it's a more permanent. Oh god, football zombies back. Okay, a more permanent fixture, but of course you have to sacrifice a slot to have the Planturn with you, and it also takes up a spot in the yard that you could plant a actual attacking plant, because this thing is completely passive. It doesn't do anything to the zombies. But all right, we're gonna have the Sunshroom, Lily Pad, these two, that, take the squash. It's only basic zombies that are gonna go in the water, so maybe we'll go without the Tangle Cap. We'll give the Planturn a shot. And I guess, what do I want? Take it for an emergency. All right. This is an interesting lineup we have here, but you know, we're gonna make it work. So yeah, the fog creeped up a little further than it was even last time. So you know, the game is making things real difficult. Oh my god. Okay, here they come. Are you gonna go on a row that I put a zombie, or are you going to make my life difficult? Oh, thank god. So again, I gotta ask, how are people's year, like the beginning of the year, going off? Like this is kind of coming out, I guess, after the point. I guess you could really still be calling this like, ooh, it's a brand new year, but it's still early enough that I think it counts. Is anybody learning any new skills? Someone recommended to me that I should probably really make notes of like things to talk about, and it's a good idea, and that's why I didn't do it. So you're gonna hear me rambling like always, but you know, I guess like anything else, solo commentary takes practice, so we can just call it that. As for any new skills, to answer my own question, I have been learning more stuff about like Adobe After Effects. Because I have been wanting to do stuff with it. Sorry, I was thinking about what I had just done there. So you can see what the Planturn does. It gives you a clearer look at things, which is very useful. But yeah, I've been using Adobe After Effects. You might see the result of me learning that in the future. Stay tuned. Or don't. I'm not your boss. You know, you do what you want. Oh god. You're eating my plants. But it's been fun learning all that. You know, YouTube is your friend for learning new skills. You know, I know maybe that doesn't, you know, YouTube is not beneficial for everything out there. You know, some things are just difficult to learn in general, let alone trying to learn it on the internet, but Adobe stuff is pretty easy to figure out once you get the basics. Like I'm the biggest idiot in the world when it comes to editing stuff, and like I was completely lost when I first started out stuff before I was posting stuff on YouTube. Like I was like, what's a keyframe? Like that's how bad off I was, and like no one would sit down and explain it to me. Like I was an idiot. And then I looked at stuff on YouTube and was like, okay, I can do stuff with this. And once you learn the basics of one thing, you know, depending on what it is, you can transfer that to other stuff. I mean, the little sprite animations I've done before, I never thought I would get that far. And I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that like those are amazing, but you know, I'm proud of how far I've come. So, you know, I hope, you know, if you're learning a new skill, just be patient with yourself. You'll be surprised how far you'll go when you actually let yourself do things and not just worry about like, oh my god, it's got to be perfect the whole time. Because Lord knows these videos aren't, and I've still got a decent number of people watching. And I'm not saying that it's like a flex. It's a thing of like, I am genuinely surprised that like people that are leaving comments pretty consistently and like actually discussing, you know, stuff that like I talk about in the video. Like, I appreciate you guys. I see you. You are very appreciated. I'm just waiting for the football zombie to show up. There's another Jack in the Box, dude. I want nothing to do with him either. So you, well, I don't want to waste the squash. I mean, I've got. Okay. Good God, that song is gonna live in my nightmares now. At first, it was that Mario RPG song, which actually I think originally came from Mario 3. But if you know, you know. What games have people been playing? I guess that's a good discussion topic. I mentioned this in another video, not in this series, but I played through the remaster of We Love Katamari. So that was very good, but I mean the original game was good too. I keep hoping they'll make a new Katamari, but in the meantime, I am okay with them doing more remasters. But yeah, that was good. I also have been playing through Mario Wonder, although I haven't played that in a few days. I need to get back to it. That game is super fun. I think, actually, out of all the things they've done in that game, I think my favorite thing, actually, is just the small thing of removing the timer, because it, like, gives you the time to go explore in levels and, like, see what stuff they put in places, and like if you miss something you actually have time to go back. You don't have to worry like I'm not gonna have enough time, which I mean I get that doesn't always happen in normal Mario games, especially if you're not me and you're actually good at them, but it's just nice not having to worry about it at all. And there you are, jerk. Get out of here. Football is not allowed. But yeah, I've been playing those games, which those are really good. There's other games that I want to play. One that I really would like to play eventually is Dave the Diver. That game looks really good. Bug Fables is another. And maybe some of these, if people are interested in me doing blind playthroughs and they're willing to put up with me being an idiot in those games, maybe I'll do it. We'll have to see if I can also have a computer that won't yell at me for doing certain games. We can talk about that later. For now, they didn't come up with a fun name for this one. It's just Cactus. But shoot spikes that can pop balloons. And you might be like, why would that be useful? This is why. This is a balloon zombie. It will float over the stage and go directly to the back. And I don't remember if it flies past the lawnmowers or if it lands at some point and like launches the lawnmower. We're gonna assume the first one just because that's the worst option. So we are gonna take all of these. We're also gonna take the cactus because we want to deal with the balloon zombie. Take the scaredy shroom. That's just a useful thing to have. Squash is good, and we'll take the planter and see what we can fit in. Yes, this again. The fog is just Fog of War is annoying no matter what the game is. I think that's the message to get from complaints about fog in video games. But the sign for when a balloon zombie is approaching, you'll hear like the sound of like a balloon inflating. They're also thankfully not going to throw one at us immediately because the game is not quite that rude. At least not yet. Maybe it will be eventually. But have I been playing any other games? I've been doing the post game for Mario RPG Remake, which that game is excellent. If you've never played through Mario RPG at all, that is a fantastic way to do it. I don't think it replaces the original game at all. I think they're both fantastic. But the new one is more accessible. So like, go with what you can get. But I think that's all for like games that I've played lately. if people have suggestions for games that maybe to do on here, again, I'm maybe willing to do games blind. I think it depends on the kind of game, because there's a point where looking like an idiot on the internet just stops being funny and just gets super frustrating, and I want to be very careful not to cross that line for my sake just as much as anyone that might be watching. Okay, you're here. We'll put that there. I should have put it here. There's only one thing there. What am I doing? Oh my god, I didn't think something through. Say it isn't so. I covered making fun of me for you, future me. I hope you appreciate it. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, there's a cone head. We've got to be close to getting a balloon zombie, because I have not seen one at all so far, and that scares me. Oh, yep. Give me some sun. Where is it? Where is this guy? There you are. Get out of here. So then once he lands, he's just a normal zombie. He dies just like any other zombie. Oh my god. Okay, I need to start getting stuff planted here. Is anything else interesting going on? Nope, not really. Again, story of my life is that I don't do very interesting things. I don't go interesting places. I'm just a gremlin on the internet. I have been trying to go on. I had been trying to go on walks more, and then I got sick, and like, believe me, when you're sick with that, you don't want to do much of anything, let alone go on a walk. But I went on a walk again today because my parents, my dad is out of town, and oh god, oh no, oh god, sorry, my dad is out of town, and he usually walks the dog with my mom, but since he's not here, I've been helping out. Can't get rid of that guy. My god, okay. That almost went poorly. You'd think with how little I talk sometimes that I would be focused on the game, but no. Focusing on this channel? I don't think so. Anyway, we got the blower, which is my preferred way of dealing with the balloon zombies. Is it blows away all balloon zombies, and also the fog. It is a very useful thing to have. Oh god. The dolphins are back. Nobody invited you. I mean, I didn't invite any of them, but definitely not you. Okay. Nope, not you. Get that. And take the blower. We'll take the tall nut. And I guess the scaredy shroom. See, it's moments like this where you want more sun, but... Or should I take the tangle kelp? We'll take the tangle kelp to deal with that. I think that makes more sense, because like all the round zombies, those are like fairly easy to deal with. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Okay, let's go. Or maybe it won't. Maybe this will be the first game over. Foreshadowing? You decide. What game? Okay, here's another question. Are there any games coming out this year that you are excited for? Mine, perhaps unsurprisingly to anyone that watched my Mario RPG playthrough, is the fact that they're doing a Thousand Year Door remake. I am extremely excited about that. I love the original Thousand Year. I love the first three Paper Mario games, and I'm not gonna get into the discourse about feelings people have about the newer games. I have feelings, but I think everything I feel about them has already been said. I mean, also I haven't played at least two of the newer games, so like you know, I can't really have a well-formed opinion about those, but I think the thing that's the most shocking to me, I think, is just that they're doing it so close to the Mario RPG remake. And they're not developed by the same studios, but just the fact that they're gonna be coming out so close to each other is super cool. I mean, as of time of recording, we don't know when the Thousand Year Door remake is coming out, but it has been rated by the ESRB, so that probably means it's coming out somewhat soon. Oh god. I need to get out of here. Go away, please. Oh god. See, it's moments like that make me think I should have brought the squash. Okay. Do I want to use that now? I don't know if I want to use that now. But yeah, that's probably my most anticipated thing of the year. So like, to be totally honest with people, and this probably won't surprise anyone just based on how I've spoken and the things I've only played one Nintendo thing, but I'm a Nintendo person. I don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation. I have thought about getting a PlayStation before, but they're just so expensive, and I'm just like, no, I don't think that's happening. But I'm a Nintendo person, so like stuff coming out on other consoles, like I just haven't really paid a ton of attention to. But if you're looking forward to something coming out on another console, you know what? Even if it's not this year, you know, let me know. Because I know a lot of stuff gets announced way before there's any intent to release it, which is something kind of frustrating about the gaming industry. I'm just like, don't let me know about it if it's not coming within like 2 years. That's like my cutoff. And Nintendo's hands are not clean on that. Like, don't get me wrong. Okay, here's the blower. It just gets rid of that. They're probably gonna have a stupid balloon zombie show up now that I've done that, but it recharges fairly quickly, so it's okay. You should do that. But like, my friend and I will watch the Game Awards, and just so many of those trailers are just like a teaser image without any real context. And okay. Oh yeah, this is the bad thing about the blower. The fog comes back, so you gotta kind of keep using it. Oh god. Look who's back. Back again. No, he's not. Oh, good god. Give me that. Oh, I don't have enough sun. Oh, that sucked. Now you're gonna eat all my stuff, you jerk. But yeah, I don't think there's other stuff coming out from Nintendo this year, none of which that like I can think of that I'm like, yeah. I know there's a port of Luigi's Mansion 2 coming out that, you know, that's cool that it's escaping being solely on the 3DS. Because I tried playing Luigi's Mansion 2, and I like the original Luigi's Mansion, it just didn't gel with me. I think it was just, you know, because when that game came out, the 3DS, there was no version of the 3DS that had a second stick at all. So just trying to play it while having the GameCube controller, or the GameCube controls like in my head, it just didn't work with me. Nothing inherently wrong with the game, mind you, it wasn't my thing. But I know that's coming out. Princess Peach Showtime, that one's exciting, because, you know, I have seen a little bit of Super Princess Peach. I've never played it. I've heard it's kind of meh. I mean, if you like it, cool. But my friend who really likes Princess Peach, she's got very middling feelings about the game, you know, being, you know, starring the princess and being like, look, she's a woman. Look at how emotional she is. But the Princess Peach Showtime game does look genuinely kind of interesting. You know, need to see more of the... Why did I use that? I should have waited. That was so dumb. Give me more sun to correct my idiotic mistake. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, game. Please, game. Thank you. You saved my life. Oh, good God. This poor tall nut. Oh no. This is going so bad. Oh, and I don't have enough for a tangle kelp. Oh, good Lord. You get out of here. There we go. Okay. But just in summary, tell me about what games you're interested in this year. We're just gonna leave it at that. Okay. That's a good question, game. What are we going to do with a taco? You found my magic taco! I must have it. I'll give you $1,000. Yes, the taco is mine! Why'd I give you so much money for a taco? Because I'm crazy! Take a look at my shop. You'll notice I got some new items in stock. Yeah, you did. None of which we can afford. So we're just gonna move on. And this will be our final level for this episode. Me and my buddy Harvey Flaxcaster used to break vases when we were bored. Well, Harvey's out of town, so you're coming with me, Harvey number 2. Break it like you mean it, Harvey. So, this is sort of a puzzle game. Because we're gonna break a vase, and it's got different things inside. It can have plants, like this one, or it can have a zombie. And you just kind of have to be smart about where you're putting the plants, because there's a limited number of plants for the zombies you're dealing with. Let's open that one. Okay. So there's 2 zombies on that one. There's a squash here. We'll plant one here. So yeah, the strategy I've found that you probably need to do is, like, if you find a plant, you need to just, like, put it in another row, and then that's when you start going for that row. Okay. So we've got stuff on all of these. So we're just... Look at all these squash we didn't use. Man, you broke those vases nice and good. Broke them like the time I broke my back digging through those trash cans. Here, I brought you some more vases. Gotta be careful about breaking them too fast, though. You'll end up with more zombies than you can handle, huh? You also have noticed in this round, we have green vases. These always contain some sort of plant. So, this one gave us a snow pea. That one will give us some other plant. We will save that for another situation. Okay, maybe this one. I don't love this situation we found ourselves in. Okay. Oh. Oh. This is very bad. Can we find ourselves a squash? That's ideally what we need right now. Yeah, this is not great. Oh God. Okay, you're gonna, yeah, okay, there we go. That was, don't do that. Yeah, that's what I was going for. That was an example of how not to play this game. Yep. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. Okay. Oh, now you give me a squash. Okay. You're gonna get rid of that. And that's it for that. All right, this should be the last of them. Break these and then you'll all done. All right, let's not make that go as disastrously. Okay. Okay, this is okay. We'll have a snow pea take care of that too. A hypno shroom. We will, I guess, put this here, just in case. So that'll take care of that. Guess we can do that. We're finding a lot of these. Oh! So there was a Jack-in-the-Box zombie. Oh God. You eat that. And you take care of that guy. And this guy's gonna take care of this guy. Oh no. This is not ideal. Oh God. No, that's the shovel. Give me this. Oh, good God. I'm good at this game. Thank you for noticing. Okay, there we go. We did it. That's this mode. Which keep this in your back pocket. We'll come back to this much later. But for our trouble, we got the split pea. Shoots peas forward and backwards. You might be like, what would be the point of that? Well, you'll see next time. And I still don't have an outro, but thank you so much for putting up with me, and I hope you'll join me next time as we continue into the night and maybe figure out what this whole split pea thing does. See you then.